Hi traders, so in today's video I will talk about why, in my opinion, basically leverage is the worst thing that happened to retail traders and beginner traders. And of course here I am not talking about the 1.5, 1.10 leverages, because that was actually one of the most important thing that happened to retail traders that allowed us to actually trade in the forex markets, and it is no longer for just really wealthy people and hedge funds and banks. So leverage is a controversial topic because it is at the same time one of the best inventions for retail traders, but then when the bankers saw that opportunity to rip off traders and take their money very easily, they invented the high leverages, the leverages that are above like 1 to 100, 200, 300 and even 1 to 1000. And I know what you are thinking. You are thinking that it is not true, because leverage is the greatest thing, because I can trade with $1 million even if I just have one. The problem is that you don't understand the working of leverage. Or if you understand the working of leverage, you don't understand how trading is actually working without leverage. So I see many traders who are just so leverage for them is just like breathing, it's so normal. But actually, if the forex markets are considerably high volatility instruments. Of course, it is, it depends what you are comparing it to, but relatively. And the markets move many percents in a day. And the thing is that if the forex markets, let's say on Euro USD, it moves like 2%, you would make that 2% gain with 1-to-1 leverage, and or you would lost that 2% with 1-to-1 leverage. It's completely okay. And if you have like a 1 to 100 leverage, what you are losing is basically not 1 or 2%, but 100%. So it is absolutely brutal how traders think that if they are using the highest amount of leverage on a trade, then they will become, so it is linear. If you are using more leverage, you are more profitable. And it is because of human psychology, because you don't think about the losing streaks and the losing trades. You think about you think about the winning trades. And when you buy a system, for example, you're using a system, you try out a strategy, when you hear drawdown, you don't consider it as a real possibility. You always just consider the winning trades a possibility, and the winning streaks and the gains. And I saw it so many of my, when investors came to me and I managed their money, I realized that they say insane things, and as a trader you shouldn't listen to them, because they say like, yeah, I am comfortable with like a 50% drawdown, and you as a professional trader, that is insane, but he is the client, so you are just okay, 50%, you make any agreement. And the thing is that they don't know what they are talking about, because after like 1 or 2% drawdown, they are freaking out. They are calling you and what the fuck what's happening? It is a winning system, right? And they don't understand that drawdown is a part of the system. And it is so insane. They are freaking out. And I realized early on that, okay, I will make the rules of how much drawdown you will take, because I know how the human psychology works. And if you are a beginner trader, you shouldn't trade, and I know it will be really hard, but you shouldn't trade with more leverage than 1 to 50 to 1 to 100. That is the absolute maximum. Because if you are trading, it is not trading anymore. If you are trading with higher than that, it is gambling. It is proven to be gambling. And it is a scam from big banks and brokers who are actually winning when you are losing. Why wouldn't they allow you to trade with 1 to 1,000 and 2,000 leverages? They are winning when you are losing, and you will lose most definitely. You will lose 100% of the time, because it is just how statistics work. When you of course, I don't say for one trade, you can win one trade, but in the long run you will lose. It is 100%. So you should, if you want to be a trader, you want to trade in the long run. You want to be profitable overall in an annual, in a year or in a half year, a quarter. And so if you are using just an insane amount of leverage, I know, I think you actually know that you are gambling, but it is so fun that you want to do it, and it is another thing. Gambling, as it doesn't ruin any other people's life that you are gambling, you can ruin your own life. It is not a problem, but as you are, or it is just fun for you. But so with gambling, there's not much of a problem if you are an adult. But if you're saying you are trading and you actually are gambling with high leverages, just don't say you are trading, because you are not trading. And it is the same with my friends when they tell me that I go to the casino and I make this money and I will be a millionaire, and they literally say these things. And then what happens? After a few months at the most, they come to me and tell me it is not very, I lost everything, or they don't even talk about it anymore because they are ashamed of it. And the problem is that it is not good, because you all have some potential for trading. Some of you have better potential, some of you, but you have potential. And if you start to trade with the recommended leverages from brokers who are making money, if you are losing, then you will fail in trading early on, and you will be ashamed to trade, and it will be the worst experience ever. And it is just sad to see, because why? Because you have the potential to actually be profitable. So don't give in for the hopes of a big fortune from $10, $1,000, $10,000, or any amount, because trading is a real job. You make a certain amount of money per month or per year. It is based on the system, but it won't be 100% and 10,000%. This is bullshit. So if you are considering to get into trading as a job, then you should follow some logic, some clear logic. And I know that some people are actually really logical minded, and they are smart and intelligent, but what they don't hear these informations, because most people tell you to use insane leverages, and they tell you that this is the way to go. So this is why I made this video, to actually open your eyes. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, just subscribe to this channel and my other channel, which is very interesting. I will post many strategies there, which I test with 99.9% tick data, and I will show you everything, how to do it. and not just talk about it, but I actually show it to you on my computer, on TradingView, and on MT4 I show you the tests and everything. It is great. So yeah, ciao.